Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live.
Hello, Sagittarians. How are you today? And welcome to your April 2023 horoscope. If you would like to elaborate on anything that I say today or just get a reading, you can text me now at 213 458 7408. 213 458 7408. And I do want to remind you that it will be showing up throughout the reading at the bottom there. So, Sagittarians, you put this batter down and you can tell me what is around Sagittarians for the month of April. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Sagittarians. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Sagittarians are your love. They're your beloveds. Please allow me to, they're your children. Please allow me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 All right, Sagittarians, what is around you for the month of April? The first thing I'm getting is healing. Healing goes with creativity, and healing goes with fertility. But the first thing I'm getting is healing. Interesting enough, this looks like it's a drop in a bucket of healing. But it looks like it's a big drop. So there's something you're healing or need to. Pay attention to your dreams. I think spirit might be trying to heal you in your dreams. All right? Or at least tell you something about love in your dreams. And it'll be very healing, creative, fertility. This could also mean fertility, as a matter of fact. Interesting. I've never seen this before. I get ocean of eternal love, and then I get eternal love. And DNA is involved here. Rainbow. So this is ocean of eternal love in the darkest of night. And this is eternal love with the sun showing. Very similar energy, night and day. So I feel like there's a 24-hour essence of love that you need, Sagittarian. Coupled with a loss, I get grief, sadness, but I also get resurrection. So, you're definitely dealing with something, and I do feel like what you're dealing with needs to be dealt with. Okay? And I feel like the grief needs to be dealt with. The sadness needs to be dealt with. But what I love about this card is that there's an opportunity to understand that it's not lasting forever. Now, I get light. Sometimes I like to see this as camera lights action. I get light. In the regular deck, it might be the star card. also could mean all eyes on you. And then I get the universal card, which means all eyes are on you from a global perspective, which might have something to do with the resurrection of you, that something's coming, something's big, and that if there is sadness, or might there be sadness, that something is coming to take you away and to help you to realize why the sadness occurred. That maybe the sadness occurred because it wasn't for you or meant for you. And that could be a home, a person, or a job. Okay? Because in the end, there's success. But if you look at this card, it's coming through the ground. So the success comes not because an angel came down and was like, "Oh, let's rid you of your, your sadness and your grief." No, you're gonna work your way to success, and you're gonna get to the other side, and you're gonna have a breakthrough. And I think April is still a month where you're trying to feel more of what this is like. There's been 2 times in my life when I have felt depressed. And I just remember it was in February when I came out of it. And I was like, oh my God, what was that? Was I depressed? I didn't know what the feeling was. But I remember having the need to acknowledge that something went so far wrong that I must have been depressed. And then it came again, years later. And this time it stayed with me for over a year. I did not know. But I remember questioning, why am I feeling this way? I just didn't associate it with depression because I don't carry depression. But I remember saying, I don't know why I'm sluggish. I don't know why I can't do so many things. So at first I thought I needed to see a chiropractor. And then I thought I just needed to get more sleep. I just didn't know. So I started to take care of my body differently. I started taking herbs, multivitamin in liquid form. And I took a herb called ashwagandha. Ashwagandha. And it heals the adrenals. And I've had adrenal issues before. And almost the minute I took it, did I feel that I could come out of what I believe now was depression. So I'm going to offer that up to you, Sagittarians. Ashwagandha, because you're going to come back from your grief and your sadness and your loss. And you're going to be successful at knowing that whatever you were feeling is not the end of the world, but your body didn't know how to react to it. Your mind didn't know how to react to it. That it actually could come in a form of having had trauma. And when trauma is thrust upon us, no measure of what it looks like to you, it's trauma to you. We first have to recognize that I am in trauma to then heal. Or else we have this elongated stay of being in shock, or dismayed, or depressed. So I would say it looks like another month of reorganizing your thoughts and your feelings. And I would say you've already started 2 months ago. You've already been questioning yourself. But I do want to tell you that there will be a breakthrough. There has to be. You will be successful. in overcoming your trauma. There's something about being offered a job, and there's also something about self-sabotaging the offer. Oh, man. I get the Nine of Swords, which is could be some medical issues. I don't know if the medical issues is with you. I do get the Tower for you, but I get it in the past, which tells me that it's already in the works. What's occurring is probably already in the works. Um, might have something to do with the medical stay. All right. Um, I also get the Death card. I also get the Queen of Cups. Again, there's something here about a medical stay, right? And it goes together. It's parallel, right? It goes together. Something about a medical stay. I get the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, woman or mother figure. Um, I get really good news, really amazing news. So I think that there's some traumatic event that could be on the brink of devastation. But I also see with the subsequent cards that if it has anything to do with hospital, that the Page of Cups tells me that good news is coming. The Nine of Cups tells me that there's a way to become solid in the midst of a medical issue, and that there is success. And I get success a couple of times here, right? Now, the Death card does show up. My fear is that the Death card relating to the Tower, because it's the Tower, number 4, and then Death, number 5. You know, I have a friend that never sees Tower as bad. Um, so I would say that it's a new beginning. There's a new beginning that could be dismantling structural systems and structural beliefs, right? And that's why the Death card is showing up, because something needs to be effectively changed. Now, when I look at the top cards, right, I get the Death card. Final outcome is victory, and the Nine of Cups, which is you're gonna understand why this change was so important in your life, and why ultimately it could be an event that is so victorious that you needed to go through this. You know, I believe your Tower has to do with emotional issues and medical issues. I'm gonna emotional and medical issues. And by the way, Leo also got the Tower, and I believe theirs is about finances. The good part with you, though, which I don't remember where it was for Leo, is that it's in the past. So you might know what this is already. The Tower is showing up to get you to understand the base. There's no, there's nothing holding up the problem, right? So it has to crumble. Um, just in case anyone's going out for a medical procedure, um, I wouldn't do it in April, and I really want to say if someone wants to, you know, also the Queen of Cups is a medical, mature woman or a mother figure. So I think there's a lot of mature women that are going after BBLs and stuff like that. And if you know someone that is fairly close to you and wants to go and have their breasts augmented, a BBL, I would have to encourage you to tell them to say no. I would have to encourage you to, like, no is your answer, and really convince them that no is the answer, or to wait. Okay? Not a fan of medical procedures, and this is medical. Both of these are medical. This one is depression also, but I'm not seeing it as a depressed. I think this, if this is medical, I think this one is depressed over having to have a need for a medical procedure. Also, if there's a medical procedure, like, be careful of someone that's like, well, let's do it tomorrow. They're not thinking, right? So I need you to help them to be proactive with it, right? Well, let's talk about it. Maybe it doesn't have to be an operation. Maybe it could be less invasive. You see what I mean? But somebody might be like, I don't care. Let's just do it. And in that haste is where we could find a problem. Okay? Okay. Let's take a look at some more here. I get a Page of Swords, I get Justice, and I get the Three of Pentacles. So definitely anywhere between 3 weeks and 3 months, there is a contract coming through. It's a really good contract. You don't get everything you need in a contract. So, of course, read the fine print and try not to miss anything, and try not to push this contract through in haste, right? You don't get everything that you need, but you will. If you read the contract, you won't be disappointed. I think if you don't read the contract, then you might see yourself as a victim. Okay? But there's no need to see yourself as a victim. Um, Also, I want to say, make sure overtime is in the contract. Make sure that there's something here about overtime, because it's going to make a big difference later. Get an Ace of Wands, New Beginnings, Queen of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles. So there's a new beginning for you, Sagittarius. There might be a choice between a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces woman and a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman. Choose a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman. Okay? There's something that needs to be walked away from in the form of a sacrifice. And I am getting the Three of Swords, or a procedure. So now I think I just need to put it on you, Sagittarius. I want to make sure that you are not going after a procedure in the month of April. Make the sacrifice, and I'm going to give you a time frame. Do not do it for 12 weeks. So 12 weeks would be 3 months. We're in April, May, June, July. I would do it in July or August. Do not go after a medical procedure. All right. I get the Nine of Wands here. I also get a lot of you Sagittarians are going to open up podcasts or channels, social media channels. And I think you could be successful at it. So go for it. I also think your family will support you. I don't see you having money issue, but I do think if you don't start to recognize that you're spending too much, then you could have some major money issues, and I don't want you to have money issues. There is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man here, very much a family man. He's coming in for the kill. He's coming for you, Sagittarius. I'm thinking he might have had a previous family. I'm thinking, or he's coming in because, like, that's his desire. His desire is to get that family. But he's coming in faster than you realize. I'm getting a lack of faith in someone. And if someone owes you money, give it up. They're not going to return it, or don't use that as an excuse to continue communicating. Okay? It's okay to walk away and unfortunately take it as a loss. Love is coming to you, but it is coming by surprise. You're not going to see it when it shows up, and it will be because of a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius woman. Not that they're going to be like, hey, you and you meet up. It's like the woman might be like, let's meet for coffee. And in the coffee shop, you could meet somebody. I get the world of illusion that's coming in. Now, I don't know if that's personal delusion or the world of illusion. I prefer the world of illusion. It'll be here in 3 days, 3 months, 3 weeks. It's on solid ground. So enjoy enjoy your world changing in a form of creative space in the world of illusion. Nothing will look and be the way you see it. Everything will have a magical essence to it. There's a woman coming, or she might be pregnant already, Sagittarius. She might be pregnant, and I believe she's having a boy. Um, yeah. All right. Did I see these two women before? Oh no, I saw water and earth sign. Now I'm getting fire and earth sign. Earth sign continues to win. There's an earth sign woman that you may be dealing with right now. There might be an earth sign woman over there in another state, in another country. Um, I believe that the earth sign woman over there in another state or another country is the one that you should consider choosing. Ooh, I have a headache. Oh, where did that come from? Okay, I get Six of Pentacles. You know, there's something secretive going on. Look at these cards. They go together. Something very secretive go together. Something very secretive is happening. Both of these are cover-up cards, and it involves money. Money. So if there's a contract to be had, read the fine print. It involves money, and so I feel like there's something with overtime, particularly if it's a new job or a new position. There's something here with overtime that they should be paying, but they won't pay it, and it's going to feel awkward and weird and make you really, really mad. So don't start none. Don't accept anything without truly understanding. And a verbal agreement is not a contract. You need to have it in writing. Okay? Do I get overtime? Oh, absolutely. Can you put that in writing? All right. Ooh, there's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius man. I like him for you, Sagittarius. He comes with a lot of money. And he comes with the essence that he wants to take care of you and buy you a home. That's nice. Don't be too confused, Sagittarian. You need to invest in less stress and more calmer waters. And you are going to make a decision to do that. What that means to you, you let me know. But you're no longer willing to allow yourself to continuously be confused and compromised. You will make a decision. Some of you are going to get pregnant. And this is through IVF or medically um, deciding to get pregnant. Now, this has nothing to do with augmenting your body, right? Because I'm way past that now. For those of you that want to get pregnant, you will get pregnant. There's a conflict here, but the conflict has more to do with all the reasons why you shouldn't, that you're putting on yourself. This card is so clear. Why? It's so weird. Also, I think a relationship is coming, and I think you're going to find the relationship at work. I'm not a fan of workplace romance, but that's the way I see it. That's the way I'm going to call it. And it could be with the water sign man. Buyer beware, the water sign man could be a drinker, a hidden drinker, so you're not even going to see it right now. I also get a fire sign man. So it might be the fire sign man that's the hidden drinker. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Or fire sign man might just come with the full essence of love, right? It's how he operates, how he expresses himself. He expresses himself with the generosity of love and loving energy. If some of you are on a fence about a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius man, and you've known him for a long time, I would say stay on the fence. You're not ready to make a decision if it's an air sign man. You're just not, so don't. But there was another air sign man that I loved. Oh, maybe this is it. Maybe it's the same air sign man that you've been keeping at bay. I don't know. How are you? If he makes money, then I need you to question what your conflict is, because money's not going to be a problem, nor is generosity going to be a problem. So, if you've known this person, dated this person for a long time, and you're still keeping them at bay, you need to ask yourself why. Because I don't want him to change his mind, and it could come to that. A water sign man is going to give you a lot of strength. So I do like him for you. Alrighty. I don't know if there's something. I don't. Okay, let me think what this is. I don't know if this is romance. This is a couple. A couple is coming to you. Um, a couple with the child is coming to you. But why? It's over money, the magician, and an offer. So this may help you to recognize the person. A couple with the child is coming to you with an offer. Knight of Cups. Has to do with money, but money's not the biggest issue. It's like, would you let my child do this? Something like that. Yep, there's an earth sign man here that might be returning. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and might be returning with assertiveness, aggressiveness, putting in the work. I'm not going to tell you if you should go and continue this. I'm just letting you know that someone may return. If you're asking yourself if someone is sneaky, if you have to ask that question, or if you feel it, the answer is yes. Stop, continuing to ask that question. You know the answer. It feels a little sneaky to me. Yeah, that's right. They're sneaky. All right. Final outcome is the Eight of Wands. I have to figure out why I always end these cards in a feels uneven to me. It's okay. I'll figure it out. It all ended the same way. I just need to figure out what's going on. Why? So, Sagittarian, let me know. All right? If you need to elaborate on anything that I said, 213-458-7408. Text me now. This is for the month of April. Your final outcome is inner child healing, which is what we got right from the beginning. There's, grief, sadness, resurrection, a need to heal, eternal love is happiness, harmony, fulfillment. Ocean of eternal love is healing, creativity, fertility. Some of us need to heal our inner child. Some of us need to do that. Sagittarius. Your final outcome. The inner child is part of our psyche that represents our childhood. Everyone, no matter who they are, has had traumatic childhood experiences that is impacting their life today. And you have already endured so much in your life, but you are a real survivor. Drawing this card indicates that no matter what has happened, you have found a way forward. You may feel that you've had to grow up quickly and abandon your innocence in order to survive, but when you reflect, review, and release anything from your childhood that could be holding you back, the next phase of your life will be supported. This isn't about forgetting, but about taking the time to send loving energy to your inner child and to assure that inner soul that you both make it through and you both become the incredible person you are today. All right, Sagittarian. April is about new beginnings. And so if there's some old issues, they can't stay any longer. They gotta go. Okay? And they need to go in a way where you own it. You understand that it has to go. Okay? So be present with what's happening. Be present. Own it. All right. I love you guys. Take it easy. Let me see who's on. Oh, hi, guys. Trinicia, hi. Sydney. Feeling loss and some trauma came up recently. Oh, my God. I'm feeling a loss of job position. My manager lied to me. Oh, that's exactly what the reading was trying to say. Hoping to start my spiritual business. Not hoping. Do it. And maybe the denial of emotions to help me pivot in that path. Good girl. No. Oh, I hate that. Why's my phone acting? My phone's acting up. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. And again, for your own personal reading or anything you want to elaborate on, 213-458-7408. Love you guys. Take it easy. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys.